Yeah, bro. Haven't recorded for a while. It's been like a month or so since the last time I've pressed the record button on my phone. And I just want to share some of my thoughts on like the last things, the last month, because it was pretty intense. Haven't recorded for a while, and I can already see the reason, and it's purely because of my laziness and selfishness. So the first thing is that, and probably like the first thing is like, I'll explain it a little bit more in detail later, but laziness is just because like I didn't want to record like some videos on my main channel, so I have a second channel. I didn't want to record. The second thing is that I had like I basically had this very selfish mindset where I thought like, okay, I don't need to build a business right now. I don't need to upload videos because I'm focused on this and this and this and this, and just purely I was just selfish, honestly. And the third thing is that as for the current day, like I think my channel has something like 120 something subscribers, and like that's a tiny amount, honestly. Like there are some guys out there who are my age and have like who are like of course recording self-improvement videos, and they have something around like more than 10,000 like of 10,000 subscribers. But for me, I just like it happens every time that if a video, like the most popular video on my channel right now is something like about social skills, and it's just a short video. It's got like somewhere around 3,000 views. And I remember just the moment that like my YouTube studio app, like I checked it and there was something like 1,000 views. So it was a couple hours after I uploaded the video. Like I genuinely like had a fucking anxiety attack, because this literally like for most of the guys they would think that this is pretty stupid because of course your video has exploded of course in kind of like my sort of unconventional like really unfamous like self-improvement channels domain. And so of course like for most of the guys that would have been sick, but for me just 1,000 guys watch my videos. I have checked the comments and like 90% of the comments were positive, so like they're saying like okay, good advice. And like some of them like they're pretty mean, to say the least. And I remember just like having this like really like a fucking anxiety attack, because I thought 1,000 views was like something like a level where you can be recognized on the streets. I'm literally saying like how I thought at that moment, so it might be pretty stupid, but just what I thought at that moment. And I genuinely thought like, okay, this is the moment where I quit, because I don't want to be recognized on the streets. I don't want people writing like some bad comments on like on my videos, and so etc. And after that I've also recorded videos for like 2 months or so like that, and then I quit. So like the last video that I published was 3 weeks or a month ago, and after that I kind of like stopped uploading videos, just because like every time my video would get some amount of views, I would genuinely like have this sort of like anxiety attack. That's like I will get recognized on the streets, and like people will write mean comments and something like this shit. I was listening to a podcast right now. It was like somebody uploaded a Hamza's live stream on the like Apple Podcast thing, and this translation was like this live stream was called something like "Share Your Wins." So if you watch Hamza a lot, you probably watched this live stream, and I just listened to it while I was driving here to this forest. And man, like, if you have watched this stream, like, you know what he's talking. Like, he was talking about creating this like new Adonis gang thing, and also about like masculinity and etc. Something like that. And the moment he started talking about the Adonis gang thing and about like this the stuff, you'll know what I'm talking about if you have watched this particular live stream. And he talked about like why you should be strong, and the reason for that is that like currently there are wars out there, man. There are literally wars out there. Like, here am I walking in the peace, in nature, and like my problems aren't like really problems compared to like the problems of people in Ukraine, Israel right now, like Palestine. Like, my problems aren't really problem. Like, my thoughts of like, okay, the problem is that I'm going to be recognized on the streets and people will write mean comments about me if like my video gets some views. Like, those aren't really like problems. Like, I would say rather those are benefits, because I was just like walking around this forest and thinking like, man, is it a bad thing that you will get recognized on the streets? Like, okay, maybe, but by whom? Because I don't upload fucking video games like social media content. Like, I genuinely like try to upload something like content with some good information. Like, of course, this is just a ranting. This is just a video where I rant, but 99% of my videos I try to give some advice for almost my previous self, my younger self, for you. And man, this live stream, just like, if you have some time, it's something like 15 minutes. Just, you probably, like, if you're on self-improvement, you know who Hamza is, Hamza Ahmed. And he had like a recent live stream called Share Your Wins, and just like watch it, because it really, like, it slapped me that I'm complaining about those insufficient problems right now, and like there are literally people out there who are escaping the war right now, who are escaping the bullets and the butchers of the world. So like, my problems are so insufficient compared to them. So it's like, it's almost ridiculously hilarious that I stopped working on my business just for the reasons of pure selfishness. Probably, like, if you have watched by this point right now, like, you're genuinely interested in like my message and what I'm talking about. And for you, I can confidently say, like, I'll be genuinely trying to upload like multiple videos a week, just because like, it's not about the numbers of subscribers and like how many views I get. It's about that some of like men, just people around the world are literally like struggling. They have problems. They like, I can totally comprehend like the young, like the problems of young guys out there who are feeling awful when they play 6 hours of video games a day, who are waking up and just the first thing they do, they grab their phone and scroll on social media, and like, you know what will happen next. I have escaped it, honestly. For most, like, for most of the guys, I like if they would see how I live, they would think that I live a pretty good life. Genuinely, I wake up, take a cold shower, then work, study. I get to go in nature every day. I get to go to the gym. I sleep well. I eat clean. Like, I've been on self-improvement for 11 months right now, and so far this has been the greatest life journey that I've ever had. The amount of positive memories, gratitude, and just I don't really like this word, but pride that I have in what I've done for the last 11 months is unmeasurable. And if I could help you become the dream man, the superior man that you want to be, I'll sacrifice my fearful thoughts of anxiety and selfishness for that, and genuinely try to help you, because I've been through that. I've been through playing video games 12 hours a day and scrolling. This is just some random memories, but I used to come back from school and I would just sit there on Instagram for half an hour straight. So I would go, I would return home, and the first thing I would do is open the Instagram app and scroll for 30 minutes. And the posts that I was seeing, they were degenerate. There were some random memes, and there was no value in it. And so, if I could help you to overcome this abyss that you're in right now, this would be the greatest achievement for me. Or perhaps you have been on self-improvement for a couple of months right now, or even years. This is maybe some of my advice will help you. And yeah, those are just some random thoughts that I had. And the big message that I want to say right here is that I have lost this sense of selfishness and anxiety. This is what I sacrifice for making your and my life better as a man. So yeah, bro. See you in the next one.